Morning. We are just waiting for a few more people to pop in. In the matter of Rebecca Hardy versus Kevin Hardy, file number 2010-34882 DM. That matter has been adjourned to March 20 at 8 a.m. In the matter of Crystal Opal versus Justin Purdy, file number 2010-35942 DS. That matter has been adjourned to March 13. In the matter of Jennifer Baker versus Lucas Rutledge, file number 20-47954 FH, that matter has been dismissed. So, Mr. Keeney, I have your client, but I do not have anyone else. And Miss Adams, could you let Miss Underwood know that she has Mr. Para this morning, I believe?
Okay.
Hi, what is your name?
Cody Hill.
All right, want to come on in? You can come on up to the podium. You can just stand there. Grab your paperwork. All right, this is in the matter of Lisa Marie Hannawalt versus Cody Lee Hannawalt, number 22-49558DO. I have Mr. Hannawalt present in the courtroom with me, and I have Michael Keeney with Lisa Hannawalt appearing via Zoom. All right, this is continuation of a show cause date. We were last here on February 6th of 2023, and you were ordered to pay $1,100 by today's date. You are temporarily back to work, but you will not receive a check until next week. His payment, his last payment was a direct payment. for $100. So this is a Mr. Vasquez case, Ms. Pelham. Mr. Vasquez stated that he said he was temporarily back to work, but did he verify employment?
No, he did not.
Okay. All right. So where are you back at work at?
I'm back to work in McCluskey.
I'm sorry. Say again.
McCluskey, full time. He was trying to call the courthouse this morning, but the only number I had was. from-
What you said?
McCluskey, Jason McCluskey, concrete.
Okay. Okay. What's the phone number there?
I will have a check Friday because I worked all last week, so. It is 419-276-8127.
Ms. Pelham, could you call real quick and verify employment?
I sure can.
Okay, have a seat. What is your name?
Zachary Dillard.
Okay, Mr. Dillard, let me write it down. Were you here for a child support case, Mr. Dillard?
Yeah, I think so. A lawyer had called my mom. I guess it was supposed to be for a show cause, but I think I was supposed to come in at 27.
Okay, so hold on a second. What's the mother of the child's name?
Alexis for a lot.
Miss Adams, could you check Alexis Regalado versus Zachary Dillard? I don't see him on my.
Judge, I'm looking him up right now too. I don't think he had to be in court today, but I'll check it.
Oh, okay. Hey Becky, just tell Sam he's late.
Okay.
He doesn't have to be in court until 2/27.
All right, February 27th. Thank you, Mr. Dillard. Have a good day.
We are checking on Cody's employer right now.
The matter of Janessa Wheaton versus Kevin Verdier, file number 2006-30484 DP. This is the date and time scheduled for a show cause in this matter. Mr. Verdier is ordered to pay $152 a month, and he has an arrearage in excess of $26,209. We have not received a payment since 2018, and he's failed to appear. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest, and I'm going to set bond. In the amount of 10,000 cash. the matter of Maritza Mendez versus Curtis Daniel Bravo, file number 2017-44161 DS. This is a date and time set for a show cause. Mr. Bravo's ordered to pay $484 a month in child support. As of today's date, he has an arrearage in excess of $10,485.57. His last payment was $300 back in December. He has failed to appear. Will issue a bench warrant for his arrest. Will set bond in the amount of $1,500 cash.
Judge,
Yeah,
talked to his employer and let's see, he is back to work a few days this week and next week. The first week of March, he'll be back to work, working about 60 hours a week.
okay. All right, so you're getting a paycheck this week, right, Mr.? Working on. There we go. All right, so Mr. Hannibal, I don't want you to lose your job, obviously, but we do need you to make payments. And if you get laid off during the year, understand you need to put money ahead to pay it. You know, like, so if you're laid off for a couple months during the winter, you either pay extra during when you're working, or you put the money aside to make a payment while you're laid off, right? So I'm gonna adjourn this out to March 13th to monitor those payments. And now you're gonna have to pay a little extra to get caught up, all right? So understand your monthly charge is $1,100. So if they don't take the full amount out of your check, you gotta go online and pay, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hannibal, you have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
So that'd be March 13 at 8 AM, all right? If you're making payments, get a hold of Mr. Vasquez in advance and he may just dismiss it, all right? All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Keeney.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Malaro, do you have the paperwork on Aiden Para? He's one that Rhonda's been on for a while now. You're muted.
Yeah, I might have a judge. Let me look.
Say it again, Sam. You kind of broke up.
I might have it. Let me look.
What is your name?
Computer's being a little funny today.
Would you like me to sit?
Mr. Raines is your attorney? He's probably zooming in, you know that, right? Okay, that's fine. He might be here for something. Usually he zooms in.
We have two hearings today.
What would be the date of the paperwork, Judge?
Well, there'll be updated paperwork today. Becky, could we possibly get that new this paperwork sent to Mr. Malaro?
Looks like the last thing in this file is January of this year.
Yeah, we come back like every month.
Here's something from January 17th.
Sounds about right.
Let me look at it. He in jail?
We were here January 9th. And then he was ordered to be in person 6. But one was adjourned, wasn't, so. Hold on. Miss Adams, when you're ready, let me know and you can have the paperwork. All right.
Judge, I just got back. I'm sorry.
Mr. Malaro needs paperwork on Aiden Para.
On Aiden Para. Okay.
I got it right here if you want it.
And it looks like also have a Zachary Dillard with you.
Yeah, that got adjourned. When did we say that was adjourned, Ms. Pelham? It got adjourned to
227.
February 27th.
Great, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Do you have any pickups that I want to know about?
We have a pickup, but I don't know what he is.
Okay,
Set arraignment on the jail list, but I don't know what he was for. Let me check.
Not an FOC.
Oh, so, Mr. Malaro, I have a pickup on Damian Wortley for violation of bond conditions. I'm not sure who this PD is. Looks like. Let's see which one of you signed some paperwork. That's weird, I can't read it. Might be Matt Murphy, no. Looks like Nate Crum, but I know you don't have a Nate Crum.
you said this is about Damien?
Damian Wortley, yeah, we got to pick up on violation of bond conditions on him.
Let me look.
Okay, so. All right, so Ms. Adams is sending you over paperwork on,
Yeah, Damien is Matt Murphy's.
okay. All right, Ms. Willis, we are here today. So let me get you on your way. This is in the matter of Jessica Flores versus Cody Bays. Thank you. File number 18-45161. DP. So Ms. Flores, we are here today on a show cause for failure to pay child support. States here you're ordered to pay $312 a month. And as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $3,630.28. I show the last payment we received was back in November 7 in the amount of $188.71. So, Ms. Flores, do you understand the maximum penalty for failure to pay child support could be up to 45 days in jail on a first contempt and 90 on a second? Ms. Willis, we're not getting audio on you for some reason.
You're calling her.
Oh, I think I called, did I call her?
Yeah. Yeah, you called me. I couldn't find her.
I can't find, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I got too many people going on the screen right now. Mr. Malaro, hold on a second. Do you want in a breakout room with Mr. Para?
Sure.
Okay, let me do that. All right, Mr. Para, I am gonna pop in a breakout room with Mr. Malaro. He's gonna represent you today, all right? All right, Ms. Willis, I am so sorry. All right. All right, so let's try this again. In the matter of Michelle Willis versus Kyle Dolan, file number 19-46208 DP. Mr. Dolan was ordered to appear. He's failed to do so. He's ordered to pay $397 a month. And as of today's date, he has an arrearage in excess of $6,916. He made a phone call and made a $3,000 payment back in December. And it was adjourned to today. Mr. Dolan thought he could pay off the balance by today's date. He provided an updated address. All right, we'll issue a bench warrant for his failure to appear.
Okay,
And I'm gonna set bond in the amount of 6,000 cash. All right.
all right, thank you.
All right. Sorry about the mix up on names.
You're okay.
Thank you. Bye. Move. Lost. Mr. Moog, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, so this is in the matter of Jessica Anna Reeder versus Scott Eugene Moog, file number 21-48105 DM. Mr. Moog, we are here on a show cause. States here you're ordered to pay $573 a month in child support, and as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $5,454. It looks like we did receive a payment in January, but it was only for $118. So, Mr. Moog, are you currently employed?
Yes. I was
Okay.
gonna make a payment today.
You're gonna make a payment today?
Yep.
Now, Mr. Moog,
150.
150, all right. So, Mr. Moog, you know your order is for $573 a month. And I think I've told you this before, if you're not earning what you used to, you need to have a friend of the court hearing to reassess child support. Do you understand that?
The paper I got in the mail says I owe $318 a month.
I didn't.
It says 318. Could you, Ms. Pelham, look that up?
Do you know where that paper went?
Hold on, Ms. Pelham's looking it up for me real quick.
Okay.
No, his ordered amount is 573. 318 is the last payment he made.
All right. So, Mr. Moog, your payment's still at, have you ever had your child support reviewed to see if you could get it lowered?
I thought I just did all that. And I got a paper saying they changed it to 318. I can retry doing that.
Let's see.
Hold on, we're looking.
Did you file an objection to the financial review?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's probably why it's pending. You've got another hearing coming up. You filed for a referee hearing, so it hasn't been signed. It hasn't been set yet. So
Okay,
it was a,
so Mr. Moog, what happens is when you file an objection, the order never gets entered. So it's out there waiting until your referee hearing. Do we have a date for that referee hearing yet?
pending objection hearing. No, there's not a hearing set yet.
So Mr. Moog, you're gonna get notice for an objection hearing on that. And you need to make sure you go to that, all right? And I think there'd be a Zoom, so if you don't get a date soon, call and verify to make sure you don't miss that date, all right?
Okay,
Okay, all right, so Mr. Moog, what I'm gonna do is adjourn this out to March 13th. And keep making the payments as you can, and we'll see what happens at that referee hearing, all right? So
Okay.
March 13th at 8 a.m., all right?
all right,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm laughing, Roxanne, that's how it works.
All right, Mr. Malaro. With regard to Mr. Para, let me call these files. All right, this is in the matter of Whitney Losi versus Aiden Para, file number 2008-33253 DP, and Adriana Garcia versus Aiden Para. I'm so sorry, 2013-39652. Mr. Para is present with court appointed counsel. Mr. Malaro, have you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Para?
I have, Your Honor.
All right, and how would you like to proceed this morning?
Judge, I would like to adjourn this out perhaps 30 days. Mr. Pear has made payments on both files. As recently as last week, he's doing what he can. I did explain to him the benefits of a payroll employment where it comes out of your check. And although he does have some, a fair arrearage, it's not unmanageable if he could get himself a payroll job and have it start coming out of his check. He could also, I suspect, as I told him, if he gets a payroll job and it starts coming out of his check, he probably wouldn't need to come to court as often. So we'd ask to adjourn both files at least 30 days, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna set these over to March 13th at 8 a.m. You have made some payments, so I'm happy about that, but you need to keep making those payments and look for employment. I know there's a lot of places hiring right now. So we'll see you back on March 13th at 8 a.m. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
you.
you. Mr. Perry, we have your correct address, I take it? I didn't confirm that with you.
We're on YouTube, so Mr. Para, let me look here. Without giving me the house number or anything like that, are you still on? Are you still, he's suppressed, so we don't have his address.
Are you,
So,
you still in apartment C?
Correct,
Yes?
sir.
Okay, all right, we're good.
Okay, thank you. All right, in the matter of Jessica Flores versus Cody Bays, file number 18-45161 DP. This is the date and time set for a show cause. Ms. Flores has failed to appear. I will issue a bench warrant for her arrest. And I will set bond in the amount of $500. Cash. All right. So, Mr. Wortley, good morning. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Damian Allen Wortley, file number 22-21195FH. Mr. Wortley, we are here today on a contempt of court for violation of bond conditions. It is alleged that on February 8th, 2023 at 2300 hours that you were staying at the address in Brooklyn, where per bond conditions, you're required to stay at Summerfield Road Temperance address in violation of bond conditions. So do you understand the maximum penalty for violation of bond conditions is up to 93 days in jail?
Yeah, sure. I didn't
Now, Mr.
understand.
Wortley, you do have the right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you, you have the public defender's office representing you on the underlying file, would you like to talk to Mr. Malaro today on that contempt of court?
If I could just explain, Your Honor, I didn't
Well, I'd
realize.
rather you not, because at this point, that would be an admission of guilt without being sworn in. You have an attorney that represents you, is what I'm saying. Do you want to talk to the public defender's office before you enter a plea?
I guess that's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Malao, just for the record, his first pre-trial is March 1. All right.
All right,
That got moved to second.
Okay, so I'm going to move Mr. Wortley to your room, and I'm gonna open the rooms. Go ahead and click on join.